to the subway, so that you just put up these bars, and then it can be easily to divide it, as you see in this connected part, so that you can fold in these electric bicycles and easily take these electric bicycles on the subway. So I will show you the form where it's folded, be folded up. So as you see, when we divide the connected part, so it can be easily to be together. Just put on the crossbars with your right hand, and after that you just need to put the foam part get together with the real part, so that as you see, it will be easily to be folded up as the main important part. And after when it be folded up, it is very easily to take when you are on a subway. So as you see here, and we get over these crossbars, so it will be mixed together like this one. And if you want to take these electric bicycles on a subway, you just need to use your right hand to take on the crossbars of these electric bicycles, and just to carry it to the subway. After that, it will be easy to get in the subway station. And it is also very easy to hide in your car or some transport. So you, for example, when you carry it for more than 100 meters, so when you feel the tired, don't worry. There is connected bars in the bottom, so that when you feel tired, you can just put on this whole electric bicycle on the ground, and it will not be do some bad efforts to the chair here, and it is very easy to carry to the subway, and even for children can easily carry it on the subway. And when it's sent on the ground, it will not easily to be moved. And it's also very stable, reliable for you. And this is main advantages for these electric bicycles. So we want this model, which called the 1708, can give you a better transport when you get off the subway stations to accompany to your office, to your boundaries. And this electric bicycle is also an environmental friendly way for you. And also can show your lifestyle to your friends or your families, to tell how responsibilities persons you are, and you pay your attention to protect our environment. And both of these our electric bicycles just only sell with $500 per unit. So it's very cheaper, but it also get many important brands yet. As you see, this car is take about 7-speed barriers, which from the world famous brand called Shimano, and it can help you switch to change the speed gear at one moment. So make sure you can ride our electric bicycle more easily, and it also can help you to change the speed when you're driving. So this is the main advantages of this electric bicycle with the folded up electric bicycle. This is the main 4D electric bicycles we designed and produced, as you see. And when you get out the subways, it is easily to be folded up, just as same as the way when you fold it up. Just carry it up and to make sure you have enough space to make the font carries and to be moved, just like this way. So it is very easily to be divided. After that, when you want it to make together, just in this way. And as you see, this form is not stable enough when you write or drive. So the next important part is make sure the connected part get together, and there will not any space to move, so that as soon as it be folded up. So you just need to make sure the two parts connected, like this way. And you see there are many space left in this connected part. Don't worry, just use your right hand and use your left foot, so that you can fold it up easily. After that, you just only need to make the connected parts together. Just use these crossbars here. After that, it will be folded enough, and the first stable for you to get out the subway station to your company or your office. So this is the main advantages. It can work for your daily life, and it will be a main important member in your families. So it will help your children or your son to go to the library more easily. In the evening, it will help your grandfather, grandmother to have a new go outside exercise for them. So they can use our electrical bicycle to do some cycling. And when they feel tired, it can switch the model to the power electric model, so that they can drive the electric bicycle, go home, instead of just only by the pedaling. So it will help them ride more faster and get home more easily and more safety. And this is the main advantages of our electric bicycles and the traditional ones. So if you are interested in our electric bicycle like this model, which called the 1708, please send us the inquiries. If you want to do some your own design, for example, you think the saddle is not good enough for you, for your size, don't worry. Just send us your inquiry about which part have been divided. This is the main instruction for this electric bicycle. I think you will have many different questions about ours. So welcome my next colleague early to introduce and give you the answers about the questions. Now welcome at early for these questions.
First is question is how much does the car weigh? The answer is the folding electric bicycle you choose belongs to the high-end customized series in Europe and America. After 15 years of continuous improvement, our engineers have now achieved about 5 to 15 kilograms. The average lady can pick it up with one hand without a problem. The second question is what is the frame made of? Answer is our favorite material is very light and very strong aluminum alloy 6061 series will not rust. The third question is what is a battery? How many years will it last? Answer is the battery is a lithium ion battery with 1,200 cycles at least. To explain user, the cycles represent the normal working life of the battery. Each charge is a cycle, assuming that you charge once a day. Its working life is 1,200 days. At the end of its working life, the battery still has about 65% capacity. Of course, you can still use it, but it is recommended to replace it, because at this time the power of the battery will show the future power, which will bring inconvenience to your work and life. Next question is what if the battery runs out? Where can I get one? Please contact us to buy repair parts when the battery is used up. The cost of purchase is very cheap, and we will give preferred initial treatment to all the customers. Next, how long does it take to charge? How many kilometers on a single charge? Answer is it can be fully charged in 4 to 6 hours. It can run about 45 kilometers with full power and about 18 kilometers with full pedal power. Next question is what is the maximum speed? Different countries have different requirements. By default, our factory maximum speed is 25 kilometers per hour, which is the European standard. If there is a special requirement, please let us know when you place the order. Generally, if the factory settings are changed, the minimum order quantity is 50 cents. Next question is can it be folded into the trunk, into the elevator, into the subway? After folding, it can be put in the trunk, can enter the elevator. Whether or not to take the subway depends on the local traffic management requirements and design. For example, in Wuxi, China, where I live, we allow electric bikes and scooters to be folded and bound into the subway. This is our certificate of quality management system certificate. Is 05312-300S55ROS. The certificate date is December 1st of December. Next certificate is Environmental Management System certificate. And the third, we have the Occupational Health and Safety Management System certificate. looking for a distributor in your local market. If you want to be our partner, please contact us. Thank you for you to see today's live show.
Hello, this is Ethan again. Now I will show you another electric bicycles. As you see in my hand, this is another model. It's called the 1801. And there is also the folded up electric bicycles here. As you see, all these electric bicycles is very simple, but it is very reliable enough for your daily use. And due to this is folded electric bicycles, so we have to reduce the crossbars. So you will see only this electric bicycle only have a crossbars, but we added the winners and the signals of our crossbars. And this kinetic part is used arrows instead of aluminum alloys. Due to we want our electric bicycle is stable and safety enough for your daily use. So the arrow part is very important, especially in this kinetic part. So only make sure the kinetic part will get together and it will have not space to move, so that it can help your safety and to keep all the stable of these whole electric bicycles. So as you see in these crossbars, so as same as these electric bicycles, it is also take LED displays. So on these LED displays will show more information about how much power left of the batteries, and what's the model you are, if it's pedal or power set or for electric models. And on bigger one electric bicycles, it will show you more information due to it take about the LCD displays on it. But this electric bicycles is only have LED displays, so you can just know some simple informations. And after that, you will find this electric bicycle is very small. It's not commonly used in our daily life. Due to we design these electric bicycles for people. This group of people need to take subways to the subway station, and when they go out the subway station, they will still have more than 3 kilometers away from office, factory, or company. So we want this model, which called 1801, will help you to finish the point-to-point problems. So it will be a helpful transport when you get on the subways, and you can for the after that you can ride our even you can driving our electric bicycles to your office. So it will help you reduce your time to the subway station. Only when someday you get up earlier than commonly, so that you will find time you will be out. Don't worry, our electric bicycle will help you. Did you? It's the maximum speed for it. With the model for power for electric model, it will help you run less than 25 kilometers per hour. So you just need to take about 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes, so that you can go to come near your office fastly. And we reduce the crossbars that in this. So we will find the crossbars here is very important. Did you only these crossbars take play important roles on these whole electric bicycles? So just on this kinetic part, it will be folded up and it's easily for you. And to keep you more safety in environmental for you. And as you see, we want to add the stamper of these electric bicycles. So we also added some bars on these crossbars. So then you will find there are many triangle space here to add the stamper of this electric form. And all these electric bicycles take aluminum foam for this body and the foam. Due to we want to reduce the weight of our electric bicycle, and so that it will help you be more lightly when you take it to the subway station. Due to if an electric bicycle is more heavier, so it's not a good way, a wisdom way for you to get from the subway. For example, if you carry a thing more than 30 kilograms, so it will be a bridge for you. It will not be a shelter for you. So this all the foam is take aluminum foam alloys. So aluminum alloys, as we know, is very light, but has a good hardness and strength, so that it will keep all the stable and keep the safety of you when you ride or drive our electric bicycles. And you will not be worried about this lithium battery. Due to it will be locked in the whole foam. Due to, as you see here, this key. This key is made important due to if you want to divide these lithium batteries from this electric bicycle's foam, you just only use this key, just switch it. After that, the lithium battery can be moved, so that you can charge our lithium batteries in your home instead of on your city gardens and so on. So you can also charge it in your sitting room or some rooms you want to charge our lithium batteries. After we test, when you charge for one time, it just only need 5 to 8 hours. So it means that if you ride our electric bicycles for 5 working days, you found the battery will be run out. Don't worry, just charge for a night. When the morning coming, you will find these lithium batteries will be charged fully. So it will also help you be a main important part of your daily life, and it will help you get more easily and more relaxed lifestyle. And back to this electric bicycles. Not only about the double disc brake systems, it also has shock systems. You know, the shock systems is a main important part when you ride or drive our electric bicycles. So, if there's a hole in front of you, if your electric bicycle strikes over it, you will find there are many up and downs. So you want to reduce the effect of these feelings, so that the shock resistance is very important. YouTube, it will help you get more comfortable and more interesting, more funny ways to do a cycling. So you can even ride our electric bicycles on your free time to do outside exercise. For example, go a long way cycling to enjoy the view, or on the weekends you go on a picnic with your friends and your families. You can put things on our electric bicycles. So if you see there is no place to take some things you want to put, don't worry. The whole electric bicycles, every part can adjustable. So if you want some place to put things you want, for example, you can add a real part here, so that you can make up a basket on the real part, so that added a basket or some containers in it. You can put your food, your books, and so on the basket. So that for going a picnic, you can put things in a basket. After that, you can take our electric bicycles to the park or some place you want. After that, you can get things from the basket, so that you will have a wonderful picnic with your friends and families. And as you know, our electric bicycles have a newest design. So we will see how this form will be very simple, and all these aluminum form will be honest enough, simple enough for you. And it also have a reasonable price. This model is called 1801, just cost you about $500 each. So it will be very suitable for your daily life. As I told you before, your children can ride our electric bicycle to the libraries, and you can take our electric bicycles to working days to ride or drive to your office, your company, and then your factory, so that they can offer let's see old youth. They can use our electric bicycles to do some exercise outside, do cycling, shape their body, and make stress for their peers. And this is healthy and more useful transport if you buy one. And if you don't interested in our painting, don't worry. All these our electric bicycles can be adjustable. So you can choose different colors like yellow, red, blue, green, brown, and so on. You can just choose a color as you want. When you make order, please tell me your requirements first. And back to this whole electric bicycles. This electric bicycle take the Shimano 7-speed gears, so it means that you can switch your speed levels just on a moment. So as you know, the Shimano speed gears is also a professional manufacturing about the speed gears. So many electric bicycles take Shimano as the speed gears. So we also want the Shimano speed gears will also give you more helpful, more safety use environment. And after that, we think it will give you more comfortable and more interesting experience for you. And then back to these electric bicycles, there are not other main points, but it also have many safety design. When the batteries run out, when you didn't notice it, don't worry. We have some safety design, so when our system do not get a signal from the batteries, so it will take some safety attention. For example, it will be make sure the double disc brake systems will work at a moment. For example, if your battery run out, it means that your speed will be low down very quickly. It will be about 25 kilometers per hour, low down to the 5 kilometers per hour. So it means that it will be slow down very quickly, and it's very dangerous for you when you're on a road, when you go across the road. So we don't like to see this situation to be happen. So we do some safety design when it received the signals from your batteries, so that it will take some safety attentions. And after that, this whole electric bicycle is also can be folded up, not only crossbars to make them the front wheel or the rear wheel together. It also can do other folded ways. For example, in this part, as you see here, there is also have a connected part here. We want our electric bicycle can easily fit in your cars and so on. So it also have many designs here. You just put this connected part to make sure when it is on. So just to switch these buttons, YouTube there is also safety designs to make sure this connected part will easily to be changed when you ride our electric bicycles on the road. So that just you need to do this on human use. And that you will find it can be divided by when you switch the photos. After that, you can control this part so that it will be folded up. As you see, there is a connected part here. As you see, so that if you can change this connected part, so it will be folded up. So these handlebars will get together with your front areas. And this electric bicycle is used about 14-inch with 2-inch wire. So these materials will give you a more stable and more reliable when you ride or drive our electric bicycles. And if you are worried when in the evening, how could other people see you on the road? Don't worry, as you see in the rear part, there is also a safety light. When people shining at this part, they will also be shined by other people's light. It will show other people you are here, you are on the road, and to make them know there is also a person who ride or drive a bicycle on the road. And then you can also add LED light here in the front part. When in the evening, you know, some roads did not have enough lights on the road, so that give you clear know what surface is there something on the surface in front of the road. so you need to make sure you can see them clearly. So you can edit in this font part to edit the light, so that you can easily see everything on the surface of the words. And at this moment, we are looking for a distributor in your local market. So if you want to be our partners, please contact us. And at the same time, please follow our Alibaba International. You are always welcome. And this electric bicycle is mainly designed for the people which I told you to finish the point-to-point problems. And we also can our electric bicycles can be an important part in your families. And as you see, our electric bicycle is very simple, but it's also very beautiful. It's different from other models we produce, like the 1908 with some more bigger electric bicycle here. And this all the electric bicycle is adjustable, so you can change the form, change the saddle, change the pedals, just anything as you like. And both of these 40 electric bicycles have mainly designed for its crossbars. As you see on this crossbars handle, it take rubber which do some special treatment on the surface, so it will help you and the crossbars more stable, and it will also help you feel more comfortable when you handle the crossbar. And you can also see the main information on these LED displays to know how much left about the battery and which model you are using. Just switch the buttons on the LED displays, so the light will change and it will change different models. There will also here be a very important part of your daily life. And you can control speed by these rippers. So switch this rippers in the end. It means that you want to get the maximum speed when you're driving, so that when the motor receives the signal, when you switch the reform here, so that it will be run as faster as 25 kilometers per hour. In many countries, there are many different standards about the speed. Due to some countries' standards of safety speed is different for the electric bicycles. So if you want our electric bicycles run more faster, don't worry. That's another requirement, so that we will to do some discharge according your local laws to make sure it is in laws, not out laws. After that, we want our electric bicycle will be an important part for your daily use. And all of these electric bicycles is also take a lighter design. We want our electric bicycle more lightly for your daily use. And the main important part is also take the steel to make sure the totally stable is good, is enough for you. And as you see, the painting is different due to in many countries different weathers will do different efforts to the electric bicycle. And this paint on the electric bicycles, we want it to be standards, so that it will be painted with a special painting, so that it will help you take over the rainy, snowy, or some days. And then we think our electric bicycle will help you more easily get a more easy life. Maybe you are interested in how could our electric bicycle can be charged. Don't worry, as you see, in the right side of this lithium battery, there is a hole which had of cover, as you see here. So you just use the charge machines to charge the hole. After that, our charge machine is take about AC 100 volt to 240 volt with sponge charge. So don't worry about the power is more than 30 volt, 300 volt. And as you see, this within this batteries, it also can show you the information about how much left. Just click on the button here. As you see, when the batteries defoliate, you see there are totally 3 lights here. 2 lights that show the color is green and 1 for the red. If the 3 lights totally shine, it means that these batteries have full charge. If it's only about one red light and 1 green light, so that it means there are only half left of the lithium batteries. So if there are only red light turn on, so you need to pay attention to how much left of these lithium batteries. It means there are only about 20% left of your lithium batteries. So for your daily use, we think you need to pay attention to how much left of these lithium batteries. And all of our electric bicycles is very stable, reliable, and it also get a reasonable price for you. We think our electric bicycle can be a member of your family and be an important part of your daily life, as same as a car or so another transport. And in the last, we are looking for a distributor in your local market. So if you want to be our partner, please contact us. And this is the main information about our electric bicycles. So if you want to know more details about our electric bicycles, please send us your inquiries, comments. So if you are interested in other electric bicycles, please also send us your inquiries. We will send you the totally catalog about all the electric bicycles we produced for you. And different models have different specifications, so that we hope one of them will meet your requirement and one of them will be a mainly important part or a mainly important member in your families. So this is all for our today's live show about the EV's electric bicycles. The bicycles behind me is about this 1908 and the 1801. So if you are interested in both of these two electric bicycles, or you want to know more information about our EV electric bicycles, please send us your inquiries. You are always welcome. This is all for our today's live show. Thank you for your watching. See you next week.